Securing startup funding in the UAE is an exciting yet competitive journey for aspiring entrepreneurs. With its rapidly growing startup ecosystem, business-friendly regulations, and increasing interest from both local and international investors, the UAE offers promising opportunities for early-stage businesses. But gaining access to funding requires more than just a great idea. It takes preparation, strategy, and a deep understanding of the regional investment landscape. Before you start actively looking for funding in the UAE, your startup must be investor-ready. This means having a solid business model, clear revenue streams, and a well-defined value proposition tailored to the local and regional market. Investors in the UAE expect a certain level of professionalism. Legal compliance, market validation, and a strong founding team are essential. Ensure that your company is properly registered with the relevant UAE free zone or mainland authorities, and that your financials, licensing, and shareholder agreements are in order. UAE-based investors often look for traction, so be prepared to show user growth, early revenues, or partnerships. Conducting proper market research is key. Finally, make sure your startup aligns with sectors that are actively supported by the UAE government, such as fintech, health tech, sustainability, logistics, and AI. Localization and a clear path to scalability are crucial to gaining investor trust. A compelling pitch deck is your primary tool for winning investor interest in the UAE. It must be visually polished, concise, and tailored to the regional market. Local investors tend to value clarity and impact, so keep your deck to 10 to 15 slides, focusing on the problem you're solving, your solution, market size, competitive edge, business model, and your team. Include realistic financial projections and clearly define your funding needs and how you will use the capital. Given the UAE's multicultural investor landscape, ensure that your messaging is easy to understand, avoiding overly technical jargon. Use regionally relevant data to prove your market potential and address scalability across the GCC. Lastly, UAE investors often value character and trust. Your pitch deck should reflect a credible, passionate, and competent founding team committed to long-term growth in the region. The UAE is home to a dynamic mix of investors, ranging from government-backed venture funds to private angels, family offices, and international VCs. In Dubai and Abu Dhabi especially, networking is key. Attend pitch competitions, startup exhibitions like GITEX, or STEP conference and accelerator demo days to connect with potential backers. Don't overlook free zone authorities like DIFC, ADGM, and DTEC, which often have investment arms or connections to funding sources. International VCs with a presence in the UAE can offer not only capital, but access to wider MENA markets. Always tailor your outreach to investors' focus areas. Some may prioritize SaaS, while others are drawn to deep tech or impact-driven ventures. The UAE government actively supports startups through grants, incentives, and incubates programs. Initiatives like Dubai Future Accelerators, Hub 71 in Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah Entrepreneurship Center offer funding, mentorship, and access to key stakeholders. Emirates Development Bank provides financial support for startups in sectors like healthcare, manufacturing, and fintech, while Dubai SME offers funding and development programs from Emirati entrepreneurs. Free zones such as the DIFC and ADGM have their own support schemes, including regulatory sandboxes for fintechs. To access these programs, you'll typically need a strong business case, an Emirati trade license, and sector alignment with national priorities like digital transformation, sustainability, or industrial development. Plenty of schemes also offer non-financial support, such as co-working space, legal advice, and access to public procurement. Be prepared for a thorough application process and regular progress reporting. Taking advantage of these government programs not only boosts credibility, but it can also open doors to private funding later on. To improve your chances of securing funding in the UAE, start by building strong local networks. Relationships often matter just as much as metrics. Attend events, join incubators, and connect with ecosystem players early on. Make sure your startup is solving a clear problem with local relevance, and demonstrate how your business fits into the UAE's strategic goals, such as the transition to a knowledge-based economy or the promotion of sustainable industries. Keep your financials clean and projections grounded in reality. Investors are cautious about inflated numbers. Highlight any government support you've received. It signals credibility. Be prepared for due diligence and show commitment by having skin in the game. Finally, follow up professionally. UAE investors value transparency and clear communication. Tailor your pitch to each investor's interests and show long-term vision. Patience is key, and deals can take time to close. But with the right preparation and positioning, funding in the UAE is well within reach.